everyone, I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos, back with a very gorgeous gift box tutorial. Now it's my daughter's birthday today. I have given her a present, but I wanted to take her something else for her party tonight, and she loves the Yankee Candle tarts, and I need a box to fit that, to fit the Yankee Candle tarts. Now this is absolutely gorgeous and perfect for what I wanted. Now we'll be using the gift box punch board. We will be using the gift box punch board. Now the sizes that are on here, this box is not on here, but I found a tutorial on YouTube put on by Bev Adams, who has come up with her own sizes to add for the gift box board. So that's her sizes that I'm using, but I've decorated the box my way. So I'm going to tell you how I've done this box and the measurements, and there will be a link to Bev Adams' tutorial because she does have some other sizes and a chart that will give you some extra sizes to add for your gift box punch board. So let me show you how you can make it. I'll just show you quickly. Opens like that, and I have 7 of these Yankee Candle tarts in here, so it's perfect. I mean, look at all those, they all fit in there, just gorgeous. So absolutely perfect. So oh my gosh, I'm getting back in. There you go. So we're going to pop all these back in, and I shall tell you how to make this box. It is super fast and super easy, and it matches. I made it to match a card that I have already made and have a tutorial for, which I will also put the link in the description. So we have the matching gift box and card, just so cute. So let's go ahead and make this box. So you will need Blushing Bride 11 by 11, and all you have to do is this. So we need to put the card in at this line here for medium. You see here you've got extra large, large, medium and small. You will also need your extension arm out, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this card in so it lines up with the medium line. And then all we're not doing, usually on a box you would follow 3 lines, but we're going to do 2 lines. So we're going to come down and we're going to go across all the way. Oops, I need to put that on the table a bit better. Why has that not done that? Let's do that again. So we're doing medium, and then we're going to follow this all the way along like that. And we're going to, oh, I forgot to punch. So sorry, we need to put it in the medium. We need to punch, and then do 2 score lines, turn it around, and again we're going to punch, and we're going to follow this all the way along, and then down here. I'm going to do this on all 4 sides, so up to the medium line, follow these 2 lines like that, and again to the medium line, right. So we've done all 4 sides. Now what we need to do is we need to score down the center of this big triangle. You see you've got a big triangle here. Now we need to put a score line down the bottom. So we need to put our card back in to the large. So we're going to bump this up to the large, and then where this extra large here, we're going to follow this line down. Now it won't go all the way down to the middle, only goes to about there. So what I then do is, you have a score line across the center here, line up this score line and find it in the, and follow it along and go to the bottom corner. You can do that. So we go up to the large, and we're doing extra large down as far as it'll go, and then we're going to put this into the center groove. Oops, let's line it up a bit better. I think I've really done that perfect. I'm going to go down to the center, and we're going to do that all the way around. So we're going down as far as we can go, and then we're going to line this up as best we can, and I didn't do a very good job of that. Like I say, it doesn't matter because that will be hidden anyway. And then large. I mean, you might find that actually you could put this in your trimmer and do the score line down the center. Find your easiest way. So we just need to go there. Now the last thing we need to do, you'll see there are some little triangular bits here, tiny little triangles. We need to punch these out. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we need to do, where that triangle is, just there, we're going to put that in the triangle bit here, okay, and we're going to punch that out. So we need to put that in and punch, and we're going to do the same again here. Just line it up with the crisscross score lines like that, and then one more like that, and then we're going to take our corners and we're going to put them in the edge, this punch, this bit here, and this will round it and put a little groove in for your, so you can, you know, connect your box. It's a closure, so you can close it. So we're going to do all 4 of those. You don't need to if you're going to put ribbon round, because the ribbon would actually keep it shut without the closure. So that's that. And then we're done with the punch board, and now all we need to do is to actually take our tool that comes with it and burnish these score lines. Now we're going to pinch these pieces in here, and what we have to do, we've got another little thing to do. Where these bits fold inwards, they'll poke out a little bit. So we're going to take our snips and just snip that bit in the inside. So there's obviously 4 bits that go in, and we're just going to snip the corner off on those. So pushing that in like that, and we're just going to take our snips and snip off a little tiny bit. And we'll do that with all 4 of them. And then the last one, just going to snip that off like that. And now we can go ahead and stick this box down. Now I'm using fast fuse because I find this is pretty strong. You can use the red tape. Now we want this bit, I like to stick my inside bit down, so we've got to put fast fuse on one side here, the bit that goes onto here. Like that. And then we're going to push that down and take in our bone folder like that, and then we need to put fast fuse on this piece here, and we're going to push that up. Oops, I've gone over too far. Right, making sure that you line it up perfect, otherwise your box is going to be a bit wonky, and I've gone on. That's it. So, and then what we can do is take your bone folder and stick that down. I'm going to do the same again. So we need to put it on the inside piece first. I'm going to stick that down, and then we're going to put some fast fuse on the inside. Like that, and make sure we match these bits up. Like that, and just take your finger or your bone folder inside. Like, all I do is just get my bone folder inside that, just to adhere that down. It does get a little bit harder the nearer you get to the end, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some fast fuse on the inside here. I mean, you could use Tombow, of course, which will give you a bit more wiggle room. So we're going to push that down, and then we're going to put some fast fuse on this bit here. And pushing that up. Like that, and then we've got one last bit to do, which is the harder piece, I must admit. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run some, I didn't really think about that one, was easier the other way I did it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this up like that, and pop in some fast fuse on the inside. So you can see what I've done, I've actually pushed that out so I can get that in, and then that will be absolutely fine. And then we just need to get our fast fuse in here, or you could actually put a little bit of Tombow on that one because it's, you know, the last piece. And we're just gonna, oops, what have I done? So I've made this look rather hard, so I've not put that down right. Right, it's a good job we're going to have this covered. So we're going to push this in like that. I would use Tombow on that last bit actually, because I made that look rather difficult, didn't I? Right, okay, so we have that done like that. And now what's left is to decorate our box. Now, I have used the birthday delivery designer series paper to do this. So these are the measurements of the pieces that we're going to need. We're going to be using some DSP, and the DSP is 4.5 by 2 3/8, and you'll need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we also have some Blushing Bride, and you will need 2 pieces, and this is 4 3/8 by 2 1/4, and I've gone and run it through the Happy Hearts embossing folder, so they're already done. You'll then need your stitched shaped framelits, your oval, the smallest oval, and with some Blushing Bride we need to cut out one of those, and then with Pacific Point and the scallop that will go round the oval, we need to cut out an oval of that. So those 2 bits we are done with. And then with the designer series paper and the birthday delivery bundle, the dies that go with the birthday delivery, we need to die cut the little girl and a present. So I have already gone ahead and done the little girl and the present, and we'll put those to one side. And what we're going to do, we're going to take some Tombow, and we need to put piece of the designer series paper on all 4 sides. That's one. Now if you find that there's a bit on your box, I think it's where the last bit was, I just took a little bit of Tombow and just wiggled some in there, because I think that's where the last enclosure was. So I just put a little bit of Tombow because all the other sides are, you know, pretty well adhered. But if you find that there's a little gap, it's quite easy to just put a little bit of Tombow in there. Right, so we're going to carry on with the DSP. And the last bit, like that, and then on alternating sides we're going to put the embossed piece down. That, and then flip it over to the other side. Like that. And then we are going to adhere the stitch shaped oval to the Pacific point oval. Like that. And then we need some dimensionals on the back of that. And I'm going to pop that in the middle like that. And then we're going to pop a couple of dimensionals on the little girl. And then one on the present. Like that. And then all that's left to do is to close this up. In fact, what I'll do, let's put these in. Like that, and then we can close this up. Now I find this is actually the hardest bit to do, but oh gosh, she says there is actually a neck to this, I'm sure. There you go. But like I said, you don't have to do these little closures. If you're going to have a ribbon round, you could just do it without these closures, and then just use the ribbon, you know, to hold it shut. But if you didn't want to use ribbon, the closure's great, and actually that was pretty simple to do. I was just being silly. And then all that we need to do is taking some ribbon, and yes, I've got my ribbon dispenser that I showed you how to make yesterday. We're just going to pull out a length of ribbon, and let's a bit more. and I'm not going to go around all sides, I'm just going to go around, that's way too much. And where's my ribbon scissors? And just going to reel that up, back in. Put my ribbon dispenser away, and then all we're going to do is tie a knot. And put a bow in it. Oh my gosh, the ribbon's stuck to my fingers from the Tombow. So you just have to do that and tie it up. That's it. Like that. I might pull that in just a little bit. And then we just need to snip the ends like that. And there you have a gorgeous gift box to go with your card. Just how wonderful is that? And really it is super easy. I probably made it look a little bit more difficult. It's just a bit tricky when you do your gluing, but you might find an easy way of doing that with sticky tape would probably be easier. But there you have it. How gorgeous is that? Just loving it. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and please like and subscribe, thumbs up, and I shall see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.